Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer II. If you were with us last episode, you may have noticed that my Warhammer skills are not so good. So I had a little bit of a think about how to proceed, because I really like this game and I want to play it. But watching me struggle through a long, drawn-out, doomed campaign doesn't sound like much fun for either one of us. And sure, I could play on easy. It would probably go a lot better. But I wouldn't be getting any better at the game and learning from my mistakes. So I've come up with another plan. So at the top, there are many more factions than there are in the vanilla game. And that's because I've downloaded the Faction Unlocker mod. I'm going to put the link in the descriptions below the video, but the idea will be to use one of the smaller factions, but I'm going to increase the difficulty and then see how long I can hold out for. I'm most familiar with the Empire, so I've chosen to start the game with Middenheim and my lord Boris Todbringer. This is the faction just to the north of the default Empire faction, and probably the second biggest one in the game. This is my capital, and we control all 3 cities in the province. That means that I get to pick a commandment, which are bonuses to the area. We have a Festag for public order, Sigmarite Dogma, which will affect my heroes, but I don't have any of those right now. Imperial Taxation, so we can get more money in. The Council of the Burgomeisters for more trade and growth, or troop levies for reduced recruitment cost. Since I still have a small army, I think that sounds like a good idea. So we'll click on Todbringer and see what we can get in. We have swords, spears, and pistoliers.
Yes, a sound plan.
I'm going to get one of each. And right now I can choose between a rally field to increase my troop options, or a pasture. Let's get the pasture down first. I'm not too worried about my unit choices at the moment. Let's go ahead and end the turn. There have been rumors of chaos forces rallying in the Middle Mountains in Hochland. How should we handle these? Investigate the rumors. The Brass Legion faction will remain alive and harass nearby provinces of the Empire. Dismiss. The Brass Legion faction will be removed and Brass Keep will be returned to Hochland. Let's investigate the rumors. I can see the Chaos faction right here. Goros Heartrenderer of Warherd of the One Eye. We can keep upgrading and get the rally field. Plenty of money at the moment, although it'll run out fast. So this is the Brass Keep. What's going on here?
All mortals are as significant to me as worms in rotting mud. So why should I listen to you?
Here, Albar the Undefeated is an agent of chaos. He's not interested in making any treaties with me. Alright, one problem that I had last time was that I didn't pay any attention to the stance of my army. And that led me to getting ambushed. Maybe not. I don't see anything about preventing ambush by moving slower, which is kind of what I thought I could do. Right now I'm very hesitant to move my lord because I don't know what's going on with this Chaos Agent or the Brass Keep, although I do have quite the garrison in my capital. I'm thinking they could handle themselves. So let's get Toddbringer down here near Wisemond to help protect them.
Yes, my lord.
I do have enough growth that I can build up Wisemond and turn it from a hamlet into a village. Both of our other cities are level 2 already. We still haven't moved our lord.
Who calls?
We'll get him into Wisemond.
Now?
And again, that's our turn. Okay, our rally field is complete. That means we can get new units into Toddbringer's army. I definitely want some more crossbowmen.
By Sigma's right.
We'll get a couple of them. And a couple more militia. And because I built a rally field, I have research that I can assign. We have movement speed, leadership, or recruit rank. So that means if I get a new unit, they'll start leveled up. I'm not sure. Let's go for the leadership. I'm not sure where the Chaos Warriors have gone off to. So I'll bring my army back over this way to focus on the Brass Keep. I don't think that will be a problem. Hochland wants a non-aggression pack. They want me to give them 100 gold coins as well. I'm definitely fine with the non-aggression pact. As are they. I have a mission to defeat the Brass Legion, and that will increase my relationship with Hochland and give me 500 gold.
The nation calls.
I was already going in that direction.
To battle!
Nordland wants a military alliance. Do we have anything else with them? Let's get some other low-level agreements first. Military access and a trade agreement. Now what do we have here? An army of Ostland. Alright, no worries. Can we initiate diplomacy?
Greetings, my countrymen. Do you come in peace on this fine Marktag?
What would you like? A non-aggression pact. Sounds good to me.
A fool's action.
No, not to you though. Alright. That's fine. The Empire is moving into my territory. Maybe I should be worried about that. While the Emperor's armies march forth, our nobles barter, claiming great swaths of land for themselves. Should the common man, the brave soldier, not have a farmstead? Take it back. +4 leadership, but -2 public order. Or -10 leadership, but 1,500 gold. Both are only for 3 turns, but the gold is permanent. I don't want the -10 leadership though. It's only against men. So I don't plan on fighting men right away. So we'll take the gold. Let's check our province. We can upgrade Middenheim. We still have money left over. We can upgrade our timber mill for more gold. Or we have an open slot to build a new building. Let's look at our browser. The problem is that Wiseman can only go up to a level 3. So anything that stretches above that will not be able to be built there. There we go. This is Wiseman and all of our options. We have plenty of infrastructure options. Growth, gold, public order, or roads. I like the guardhouse. That increases our garrison, which is crucial in the early game here, I think. Arball, the undefeated here, looks like he's going down to attack Hergig, but crucially, he has left the Brass Keep undefended. Again, he is very unfriendly towards us.
Raise Sigma.
We'll declare war and attack his city. We cannot attack his city yet. Next turn, hopefully. I may have just made a crucial mistake there. If he doubles back on me, I think I'll have to fight both of them. The garrison and the army. And indeed, that is what has happened. I cannot retreat for some reason. Fight the battle. Okay, one thing to know before we really get going here is not only have I increased the battle difficulty to hard as well, but I've turned on battle realism mode, which means that I am not allowed to pause. So this is going to be one long battle, and once it gets going, I won't have an opportunity to think through my choices too much. Alright, first up is my militia. Now they're a vanguard unit, which means I can put them outside of my general deployment zone. I'm going to stick them right up here. And they're going to be on skirmish mode. Same with our pistoliers. Maybe more like that. Now the good news here is that they have a very limited area where they can attack. So I'll get these guys, my spearmen and my crossbowmen, right up front. And behind them I have my whole row of swordsmen, including Todbringer. My cavalry here is an interesting case. They're not really going to have a chance to get around the side of anybody. Crucially, I have some mortars, and that will give me a big advantage when they approach. The question is, where do I want to put them? That seems pretty good. No matter where they come from, we'll get a shot at them, and then we can adjust from there. Alright, let's start the battle and see what happens. Here they come, into the woods. They are getting fired upon. So they're attacking my militia, who are evading them. Looks like they're coming in from the left. But there's a whole nother group on the right. I'm not sure which one is going to be more dangerous. These guys are already taking damage, so let's get our spears and stuff over this side.
Moving out, sir!
And then we'll take our swordsmen
Moving out!
and put them more
Yes, sir.
towards the left.
At speed!
We need our spears in position as soon as possible.
Yes! Withdraw!
Get them going double time. Here come the swords in.
Spearmen,
You spears, attack these guys. Don't let them get around me.
Emperor's
Are they
might!
horses? They're going so fast. They are horsemen.
Formation march!
No, stop, stop, stop. We don't need you going in there. They've got it locked up. Alright, the warriors on the right are taking a lot of damage. I think we've got that under control for now. Who knows how long my lines will last.
For Heldenhammer! Quick march!
Alright, here they come in from the left.
Moving now!
We have one sword company on them. And we'll get our horses into the back of them. I think that'll work pretty well. So far so good it looks like, but I'm sure that will change. Our horses get back out. We don't need you yet. What are these guys? Warhounds. Get the swordsman in there as well.
Free company! March as one! Standing by!
Now we have Forsaken coming in. I don't even know what they are. Make sure we don't get flanked over here.
Moving! Moving out, sir! Find the enemy!
Where's our horses? We're getting flanked over here on the right.
Ready!
They're going to have a field day with our crossbowmen. In fact, we need all of our skirmishers to back it up. Oh, here we go. We have
Let us
all
go!
kinds of guys coming in from the
Shoot
back
them!
now. Codbringer is under a lot of pressure. Our horses are making a difference over here.
Swordsman!
More warhounds coming in.
At speed!
On top of Toddbringer. That can't be good. He looks like he's holding up okay though. Our swordsmen on the left here are about to break.
Sigma, preserve us! Sigma, preserve us! It will be
The
done!
mortars are still doing some damage. That's good news.
The god will abandon us! Seeking enemy! We are Sigma's heirs! War! Sigma, preserve us!
I think pretty much everybody just broke at the same time.
Sigma, preserve us! Spearmen!
We have one group of spearmen that have not...
Withdraw!
I don't know if they've not broken yet or if they're merely recovered already.
Ready, General!
Where are all these guys coming from? Damn it. Alright, we have guys that are rallying.
For Heldenhammer! Let's go! For the twin-tailed comet! We are Sigma's heirs! Withdraw! I command here!
I'm just really getting overrun at this point. We held up okay until our lines broke, and then it was game over.
will! Sigmund guides us! Sigmar, preserve us! At your service! For the Warhammer! By Ulrich's wrath!
There we go. We're losing units left and right now. Game over. Decisive defeat. Alright, we lost over 1,000 troops, and they lost about 400. So really, it was not close. Todbringer has been wounded, which means he'll go back to Middenheim. We can upgrade our timber mill still, but that might be all we can do for a few turns. So obviously what happened there was that I thought I could get in and attack their town while the army was away. But maybe because of the terrain, I didn't make it. And then once the battle started, and they had 2 armies to my 1, it was already game over. I'm worried now that they're going to attack Middenheim while Todbringer is still recovering. Fortunately, they have passed me by. I'm not sure why that is. We've completed state troop standards. Once we have a lord, our leadership will go up. And we have new research. We can get musicians to increase our speed. And we're at a point where we can upgrade some of our buildings as well. I definitely think we should get barracks, because then we'll be able to get a hero and they can do lots of important things on the campaign map. Walls would be good too, because we're very vulnerable right now. And we'll end our turn. Arbol the Undefeated is sieging Middenheim. Definitely means that I can't improve my settlement. It also means that I can't recruit my lord, so I won't be able to bring Todbringer back. I can do it in one of my other settlements. The problem there is that, well, okay, so if I go to Wiseman, I can recruit my lord, Boris Todbringer,
Will bolster the nation.
and then recruit units. No. I can't recruit units because the places that have the units are under siege. So what I can do is upgrade Wiseman, and then when that's over, I'll be able to build a military building, and then I'll be able to get some troops. But that's going to be 4 turns, and then I have to build the building, and then start getting the troops. So minimum, I would say 8 turns, and Middenheim is going to surrender in 14. So I guess I do have time. And it seems like Arbol has lost patience and he's ready to attack. We're less of an underdog here than we were in our last fight against him. Okay, here's something I'm not too familiar with, which is a siege battle. I'm not even sure where all my units are. So they have, if you look at the mini-map here, they have units on this side and on this side, but not at the corner. And they need to get through the walls and into the square. So we have plenty of archers over this side and one unit here. That will probably be crucial as they approach. I'm going to put my strongest units and my cavalry in the square. And then everybody else is going to be on the wall.
Show us the foe!
Alright, let's start the battle.
The enemy advance towards the city, Commander. Do all you can to stop them breaching the walls.
I'm going to try. Like I said, most of their army is coming in from this way. We control the towers. That's key as well. But I'm sure that won't last as long as I would like.
Swordsmen! Shields up! Ready for
Definitely
war!
get the units closer to their siege weapons, because that's primarily where they're going to come from.
Form a ring of steel! Halberdiers! Ready for war!
We have swordsmen here.
Ready for war!
Maybe gets some guys in front of this gate as well. The gate is already breached.
By Ulrich's wrath! March as one! We obey! Send us out!
Get these guys in line.
For Skull Splitter! Quick march!
This tower is in trouble. Lots of fighting going on here. Look at them pour out of the siege weapons. More hounds are coming through the gates. That can't be good. Now they're getting through this side as well.
Swordsman!
These guys are just sitting here being flanked. That's not cool.
We are Sigmar's heirs! March as
Make sure
one!
everybody's doing something. We have too many troops
Sigmar
just watching this go down.
preserve us!
Can you come over here and shoot these guys?
Shields
No?
up! On my command!
This is the side I'm really worried about.
Sigmar preserve us!
They're really overwhelming us on the left.
Empire endures! Move out! In the name
We can
of
get
the
our horses
twin-tailed
around the back of
comet!
these guys, I think. Don't go right into them. Get around the side. I think we're doing okay on this side so far. We're losing this tower for some reason. Oh no, the gate. The gate is open. We knew that.
Ready for war!
Alright, our units on the wall are breaking. Can we get kind of this whole group to fall back here? No, it doesn't look like it. Can they go down the wall? They have to be able to.
Detachments move! Prepare for combat! No lingering! Cavalry ready!
We have a lot of swordsmen that are breaking. The knights did a pretty good job on these marauders.
By Ulrich's wrath! Withdraw! We are Sigmar's heirs! Crossbowmen!
See, these crossbowmen still are trying to shoot out when all their units are
Withdraw!
already in our city. Not sure what I'm doing wrong there. These crossbowmen have kind of understood what I want. Here's where we're really feeling the price, though. These guys are getting overrun. There's just so many of them.
Our orders? Withdraw!
More units breaking.
Captain of the Empire! Take position!
Withdraw! For Heldenhammer!
Can I get everybody back
That is one!
into the square as much as possible?
March!
Maybe we can make one last stand. Their troops are finally reaching it. So it's only a matter of time.
Sigmar, preserve us! Crossbows ready, General!
We have some guys over here that seems like we have some numbers. I think we're already losing the square though. We don't have anybody over here. Look at all our fallen soldiers.
Sigmar, preserve us! Sigmar,
Try to get our...
us!
Well, there we go. That's the end of it. Yep. It was a valiant defeat, according to the game. I'm not so sure that's true. Now, what are they going to do with Middenheim? They have razed it to the ground. Now, something I don't know is if I go back there, I can build it back up. Is that correct?
To strengthen the Empire.
Alright, I am finally able to build some military recruitments. That'll only take one turn. Obviously, I have failed my mission to defeat the Brass Legion, so I won't be getting 500 gold. The good news is I have plenty of gold at 22,000. The bad news is that's because I don't have an army. And in a game where the word war appears twice in the title, that could be a significant problem. So Arbol has chosen to attack Wiseman, which I guess is not a big surprise. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. I need to practice. It will not be a siege battle. I'm going to get my captain, and he's going to team up with my halberdiers. Basically, the rest of the army is going to go right up front. I'm not sure what is proper in regards to how thick to make my lines. In an open field like this, is it better to have them wide so that we don't get flanked? Or is it better to have them thick? I'm thinking wide has to be better, if for no other reason than we don't want all of our soldiers at the back not really doing anything once we get into a fight. I have these pistol cavalry. I can deploy them farther up front. Don't forget skirmish mode. My captain and halberdiers I'll have at the rear. Let's see how long we can make this last. Here they come. Our pistol cavalry opens fire and starts the retreat. They really like these horsemen. They're coming in strong. For some reason, our horsemen want to run right into our lines, which isn't very smart. That's just going to really cluster us up. And now we're getting hit from the side.
Moving out, sir! Halberdiers! March!
Let's get the halberdiers going.
You act!
Out to the flanks. I'm not exactly sure how these guys haven't opened fire yet.
Swordsman! Now! Pistoliers!
Get these pistoliers on this side if we can. Get some balance to our lines.
Yes!
Where are they going?
Heading out! No lingering!
Put some hustle into it, thank you.
Halberdiers! We serve the
Now,
Emperor!
what are you guys doing? I don't like how you're coming around the flank here.
enemy! Understood!
Where are you going? Here they come.
On way!
Oh my god, we're just getting crushed by those trolls.
Ready for war!
And the lines are breaking. And our crossbowmen are really going to take it on the chin now.
Sigma preserve us! Pistoliers! Charge! Lodge! Sir!
I think these guys are out of ammo. Is that what's going on here? No, we still have some. Trolls are really smashing us. That's just devastating.
Yes, General! Free formation! Sigma calls! Withdraw! Run! Pistoliers! The guards have abandoned us! Retreat! Don't stop until they're all dead! Flee! Ready for the Emperor! Withdraw! I'll race team! Rich!
And there we are, decisive defeat. We lost over half of our troops. And they once again have raised Weismund.
This will
It
bolster
is
the
our
nation.
turn. I'm going to get Todbringer and send him into Middenheim.
It is time.
I'm not sure what's going on here. It seems like I can't resettle this place. I don't know if that's simply because it's ruins or because the Chaos Warriors have done something else. I'll have to look into that a little bit. But seeing as how we've lost 2 of our settlements, and we're only at turn 20, I think I'm going to end the episode there. The whole point of this series is to learn from my mistakes. And I feel like I've learned to be much more mindful of my troops in the campaign mode, and to make double sure about their stance and how far they can and can't move. I've got some more practice with the real-time battles, and I've got some much needed practice with the siege battles. So we'll come back to Warhammer again, probably with a different race and a different faction, and maybe we'll do, I don't know, half a dozen of these or so, until I feel like I've gotten to grips with some of the basic mechanics, and maybe found a faction that I really want to try in a longer campaign on an easier setting. But yeah, I'm going to call it a part there. I hope you've enjoyed watching me suffer. My name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Total War Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and good night.